Well, it's a nice, beautiful Thursday morning in November, I think the 19th of 2020. And I know this video is probably going to be kind of already out of date because since the election. But I wanted to say one thing since last year. And that was Donald Trump is not a libertarian and was never a libertarian. The one thing that has always irked me during Donald Trump's presidency was how some people portrayed him as the ultimate libertarian president, and there was even a thing about him saying, congratulations, libertarians, you helped me get the presidency. And I think that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back and made me want to make this video. Finally. But I guess, and I'm probably going to be droning on about this video. But I want to kind of give some context to what I'm talking about before I get to the main story. So, as you all know, Donald Trump campaigned in 2015 and 2016 to become president of the United States. And I think a lot of what made Donald Trump click with a lot of people, besides, the racists and the MAGA-tards, was that he was not a politician, that he was someone that was an outsider. And he attracted a lot of people. Now, I voted straight party Republican in 2016, not because of Trump, but because I thought Hillary was going to win, and I wanted the Senate to be kept Republican as a counterbalance. So it wouldn't be like a rubber stamp Congress, they'll pass whatever laws without even reading it. Kind of like with Nancy Pelosi's, we have to pass Obamacare to see what's in it. I probably should make another video on Pelosi and that. But, so, yeah, Trump wins, and, initially I gave him kind of like a grace period. Gave him like 3 to 6 months to see how he'd do as president, and I was already disappointed. Donald Trump is the farthest thing away from a libertarian. In fact, he already gives libertarians across the board a bad name. Especially the name libertarian itself, because I identify as now as a left-leaning libertarian, and there's a lot of things of Trump that I disagree with. And I think that not just the Republican Party post-Trump, but I think like independents and libertarians are going to have a lot of a harder time to even exist. Especially in this era of Democratic woke scolding that, if you don't vote Democrat, then you're not worth our time. Especially they're even doing that to leftists. Especially the leftists who didn't vote for Biden, that they're just going to be going, well, if you didn't vote Democrat, don't waste our time. But I'd have to say but getting back into libertarianism, is I think that libertarians need to recognize that Trump was an authoritarian. He wasn't a libertarian. And the sooner that the bulwark of libertarians come to accept that, the sooner that we can come to actually look to making an actual legitimate libertarian agenda that has nothing to do with the authoritarian practices of Trump. But that's all I'd have to say about that for now.